Join the movement. Go all electric with Pure Electric.
Hi everyone, welcome to our place. My name's Annalise, I'm a building designer and I'm married to Jared, who is a builder. So this project here was our first home that we bought, and we've done a big renovation in order to try and make it more sustainable and just more comfortable to live in, and also to experiment with a lot of sustainable ideas that we've been learning about. So my background, I'm a mechanical engineer, but wanted to go into something with a bit more of a sustainability focus. So I'm doing a PhD in sustainable buildings at the Sustainable Buildings Research Centre in Wollongong. And my partner and I have just started our own company, and so this home here was kind of our first foray into seeing what we could do with the renovation and seeing how much better we could improve and how much more comfortable we could make a home. We bought this place 2018. It is a brick veneer 1940s post-war era home. Really simple. It had a tacky old little extension on the back. It was just quite horrid to be in. We had horrible temperatures in winter. We were going down to 11 degrees in the house, and then in summer hot the whole night through. Really poor insulation, well, no insulation at all, to be honest. The windows are single glazed aluminium, super rickety. You can feel the air coming through it, creates a ton of condensation and mold issues.
So we started off demolishing the old Queenslander out the back, and then putting on a nice solar passive extension for the living and kitchen areas. The space includes north-facing highlight windows to maximise solar ingress during winter, and the eaves help to protect the space during summer. We used recycled brick on the inside, as well as a concrete floor to help with the thermal mass as well. The space also includes a large covered deck to the north to help to create that integration with the outdoor areas. We also did a lot of work to the front of the house. We cladded over the existing brick. We replaced the roof with a light coloured metal roof. We replaced all the existing windows with double glazed timber, removed all the internal lining, and re-insulated and relined with VJ groove to kind of fit in with the existing character.
Because we had all of that northern light, I really wanted to focus on a lot of passive techniques and passive technologies to start off with. So, solar passive, air tightness, insulation. What can we do before we start to introduce active systems like solar panels or air conditioning or anything like that? I kind of wanted to see if in a place like Wollongong, which has a super temperate climate, were we able to create a home that was comfortable year round without any active heating or cooling. And to be honest, it has been really interesting to see, surprisingly, how well it has performed. Being our first attempt, we didn't get it perfect, but I'm just really impressed that all of this hype around things being solar passive and picking the right windows and insulating and air tightness and thermal mass in the right areas, it actually has made a massive difference. And realise that you can have a comfortable home, not run air conditioning and not run a heater for most of the year. And it's possible. And not only are you going to reduce your bills, you're going to be more comfortable, you're going to be more content and happy. We've got the beautiful concrete slab that's left really raw. We've got this brick wall that we've created. This is all recycled bricks. Some of these bricks are actually from the original home. Others are from job sites where they were just going to end up in the waste and just reclaimed from other jobs or other projects that the bricks had been demolished.
So we also put a lot of thought into our window selection. So all the windows in the house are double glazed, except for the louver windows. We felt that the ventilation benefits that we gained from the louver windows helped offset the reduced thermal resistance of going single glazed. We also installed some reeded glass for some privacy, and we got these made up as double glazed too, which is a little bit different to normal.
So Jared, my partner being a builder, gets to see what would normally be done on most job sites. So it was really interesting for us as we built this place together to see how we could upspec a lot of the air tightness features without not going all the way to a passive house standard. So we made sure, of course, that we wall wrapped with a vapor permeable membrane and then taped every join that we could. We also ran silicone between the bottom plates and the slab, and then also taped down the vapor permeable membrane. We've done the things like putting backing rod and sealing up around with silicone all of the windows and the doors. Any holes or penetrations we made sure we sealed.
Through my studies with the university, I was lucky enough to be able to borrow a temperature monitor that I had sitting in the old part of the house prior to and during the renovation. But during winter, the internal of the house was quite often getting down to temperatures as low as 11 or 12 degrees. But what we've been noticing in the extension, especially, is that while the existing dwelling can be quite cold, during winter, we're getting temperatures up to 23, 24 degrees quite consistently, regardless of how cold it is outside, especially on a sunny day when we get really good sun penetration. And now that we've finished the front of the house with all of the insulation and weather sealing, it's going to be really interesting to see this winter how much better the whole house performs compared to prior to the renovation. But thanks so much for taking the time to come explore my home with me. It's been a bit of a journey. We've learnt a lot. We've still got a little bit of work to do, some landscaping and our wardrobes and just little bits and pieces. We absolutely adore living in this house, and it's been so nice to see all of the science actually work in a real life setting. And we're really excited to take what we've learnt on this project and help our clients in their homes to make them more sustainable and comfortable.